Good early afternoon, everybody. We are getting started a little early here at Glacier Ice Arena. For tonight's note, the schedule on the board has us at 6:20, so we may very well be starting then, or maybe even a little sooner. We're starting a little sooner here for this one. So our first game in the Chicago Steel Icebreaker is against the Anaheim Junior Ducks. Carshield will be in the new black jerseys with white numbers. Brandon will be starting in goal. 15-minute periods, it looks like. Only had a 3-minute warm-up, so they're getting things moving here. Looks like Barth is going to head out with Springer and Berryman, Ridgway and Blaine. Lucas is out this game. Barth to the dot. And we're ready to get started. Puck tied up, squirts back to Blaine. He heads back to grab it. Finds Ridgway. Ridgway off the boards. Finds Berryman's skate. Now Berryman gets it on the stick. He heads forward. Takes it down the middle. Gets broken up into player skates. Now Barth to Berryman down low. They get tied up. Puck squirts out, and now the Ducks are going to come out of the zone with it. They push it. Ridgway gathers. Yep, that was offsides. Got 3 Ducks, 2 Carshield players, and no one could figure out where the puck was. So we'll get a change here. Pitcher out with Flogger Schultz. Gibbon and Lacasse. Puck won by the Ducks. Flogger on the forecheck. Puck gets dumped in. Gibbon in after it. Puck comes wide. Now out to the point. Shot. Hits pitcher in the leg. Lacasse finds Flogger. Flogger heads in. Shoots. Glove save for a face-off. So face-off will be to the Ducks goalie's right. Pitcher heads to the dot. Puck tied up. Now the Ducks win it. They head out with it. Gibbon backs in. Takes the man enough. Gets flicked in. Schultz takes the man. And puck finds pitcher. Pitcher heads out with Flogger. Pass just a little in front of him. It's banged off the wall. Flogger gets enough of it. Now pitcher has it. Tries to get to Flogger on his backhand. Now the puck goes to the corner. Flogger collects. Leaves. Gets put up against the wall. Now pitcher's there. He's looking. Still looking. Comes all the way out, and it comes out of the zone to Blaine. So Blaine's going to have to reset. He finds Brock. Brock dumps it in through a myriad of Ducks defenders. Brock is out with Otto and Shiloh. Shiloh heads in on the forecheck. Puck gets chipped. Louis catches that. Dumps it back in. Shiloh in on the forecheck again. Now Brock breaks it up. Puck is bouncing. Blaine steps, lifts it. Puck along the boards, hits Blaine's leg. Now Otto pushes it down low. Shiloh in after it. Puck goes D to D. Gets broken up by Stanley. Stanley down low to Shiloh. Ducks player loses an edge. Miller and Pennington down there battling. Comes to the wall. Rawls keeps it in again, down on one knee. Now they're going to hack it out. And the Ducks are in one-on-one. Guy toe drags. Blaine just takes him, and the puck slides to Brandon. So Kaiser and Simpson on with pitcher. Ridgway and Gibbon. Pitcher to the dot. Puck played up the wall. Tied up on the side. Now Kaiser comes away with it. Misses Simpson. Goes to center ice. They dump it back in. Ridgway gathers. He has some room. He's going to take it out of the zone. Finds Simpson. Simpson tries to chip it in. It hits the D-man. Now they take it in. their own zone. Now given to Ridgeway flips middle to pitcher, tries to knock it down. Now it finds Simpson. Now the Ducks take it in. They dump it in, and Given in after it. Given pushes it around to Ridgeway. Ridgeway finds Simpson. Pitcher knocks that off. He chips the defenseman, but the defenseman gets position on him. And Springer in to break that up. Now the Ducks get out of their zone, find Lacoste. Lacoste chips it in. And the Ducks head back to reset. Play it around the wall. Barth is there. Barth on with Springer now. And Berryman joins. Rawls and Lacoste. Up the far wall. Ben gets position, stops the puck. Berryman pushes it in, takes a hit. Now Springer on the near side boards. Can't quite get it back to Rawls. It comes to Ben. Ben's going to find Louis. Louis going to go up off the wall. Now Springer. Now the Ducks have it in their D zone, off the wall on the far side. Lacoste steps up. Bouncy puck still off Barth's skate. Diving Ducks player knocks it away, and they chip it out. Louis in after it. They wave it off. Got some carnage on the ice. I'm going with Mike Pitcher's net guard. And they swing it back around. Puck to Barth. Barth finds Louis. Louis steps one. Now Springer. All of our forwards are together. Now Springer dumps. Springer, Berryman go for a change. Barth stays on the forecheck. Schultz and Flog are on. Guy plays it wide. Schultz tries to hack at it. Now it comes to the near side. Shot. Brandon stops two shots. Come up to the near boards again. Shot. Flogger sucks that up. Chips out. They go D to D. Pitcher back on. Ducks up the wall. Ridgeway gathers. Chips. Misses Springer, or pitcher. Now the Ducks chip it in. Blaine breaks that up. Now Flogger. Flogger finds pitcher. Pitcher's going with a head of steam. He sidesteps one. That gets broken up. Now Given. Tips. Good communication there from pitcher. Pitcher in on the forecheck. Lifts the stick. Schultz comes away with it. Now pitcher. Pitcher to the slot. Now the Ducks down low. Go D to D. Puck slides through Schultz. It comes up the wall. And the Ducks come out. That gets broken up. Lacoste is going to go with Stanley. The other two go change. Stanley in on the forecheck. Miller and Pennington join. Puck chipped up the wall. Given back after it. He gathers, turns. Rims it around. Misses Pennington. Comes to the wall. Gets shot back in. Lacoste down low to get it. He's battling. Otto down there. Ducks come away with it. Comes out to the point. Shot blocked by Pennington. Now he wins the puck. He's going to go 1-on-2. Shiloh's building up speed. Dumps it in. He and Stanley go for a change. Schultz and Simpson on. Miller still circling. Now the puck gets pushed off. Now it's dumped back in. Schultz in after it. He sidesteps one. Goes to the middle. Tries to sidestep another and loses the puck. And Ducks are going to shoot it in, and Brandon sucks it up. So Kaiser on with Schultz and Simpson. Kaiser, guess it was Kaiser's net guard. Wow, I would have lost that in the bet. He gets his net guard put on by the official. So Kaiser in centering. Puck broken up. Chipped by Schrader. Now Kaiser. Now the Ducks played out to the point. They shoot. Brandon sucks that up. Kaiser back to the dot. Blaine gets it, chips off the glass. Now it's chipped out. Puck over to JR. He gets a piece of it. Hacks at it forward. Now the puck slides past JR and Schultz and comes to center ice. Ducks head in. And a back pass misses. Simpson in with Kaiser. Springer hops on. Simpson goes for a change. Springer breaks that up. Gets a loose puck. Finds Kaiser. Kaiser has Berryman coming late. Finds Given. Given shoots. Hits a D-man. Or hits a Ducks player in the leg. Now Berryman gathers. Plays down low to Kaiser. Kaiser fights Springer. Springer sidesteps one. Shoots. Still loose. Hits a D-man. Still loose. Berryman gets a hip check. And puck comes out to the wall. Ridgway has it hop on him. Now he's going to play it to the other side to Given. Back to Ridgway. He moves soon. There we go to Berryman. Berryman to Springer. All the way back to Given, who's got space. Shoots it in. Good high shot. Blocker saved by the Ducks goalie. They lose it in front. And we missed. Oh, they lost it in front right on the post, and it got pushed through the blue paint. Oh, buddy. The official even put the whistle in his mouth. The Ducks come the other way. Springer breaks that up. Berryman. Other way to Given, who's pushed forward. He shoots on goal again. The goalie's going to stop that one. Ooh, that was a glorious opportunity. It scooted right across the blue paint. Yep. Upon review, still no goal. Pitcher back on with Schultz and Flogger, Rawls, and Lacoste. That's 1-2. Schultz to Lacoste. Lacoste takes it low. He stops. Now he's pushed up against the wall, kicks it. Schultz has it in his skates. He's going to come away with it. He's looking. Plays it back down low to pitcher. Schultz goes to the middle. They find Schultz. He's going to come around the circle. Comes out with it. Out to Rawls. Rawls tries to get it down low to pitcher. And that's going to be icing. They read the second drop pass and intercepted, but just shot it down the ice. So pitcher head back to the dot. Rawls and Lacoste still on as well. Puck tied up. Now it's pushed back by the Ducks. Flogger in on the forecheck, ties this guy up. Puck comes up the wall. Schultz takes a man. Lacoste gets the puck. Lacoste gets plowed. Now Flogger stands his man up. They're going to rim it around. Schultz is there. He makes him go backward with it. Now it's chipped around because pitcher was there. Now they're going to come out, chip it. Now they flip it, and it gets through. Tipped, so no icing. Comes around the boards. Pitcher there. He gets position, hits the official. Still in skates. Cooper just knocks it down. It gets waved off because no one knew what happened. So we go for a whole change. Miller on with Pennington, Stanley, Schrader, Ridge. Anaheim comes out quickly, but offsides. Guy cutting down the middle came out a little quicker than the winger with the puck. So that puck will come out of the zone. Miller to the dot. Schrader, Ridge, Stanley, Pennington. Puck tied up. Now it's in Otto's skates. Now back to Ridgway. Puck comes out to center ice. Pennington on the forecheck. Now Blaine knocks that away. Now it's pushed forward. They shoot through. Brandon parries that to the corner. Ridgway over there. Comes out to the point. Brock eats that one in the gut and gets it to Shiloh. Now Brock tries to turn the corner. Does. Backhand. Shiloh. Ridgway. Ridgway gets popped in the hand. It drops the stick. Now the Ducks play it back. Still in their corner. Up the wall. They chip. Blaine has the angle. Ducks player plays it backwards. Ridgway there and Blaine. Blaine pushes around to skate. He has some ice. He's going to flip it middle. Shiloh going for a change. Otto gets enough of it just to knock it down the ice. The Simpson hops on with Flogger. Gibbon backs in. Puck played through, goes into the empty corner. Schrader after it. Ducks played out to the point. Shot off Flogger. Miller's going to grab it. Going to come out the other side. Finds JR. JR draws a penalty as he got ran over, arms up. Oh, this is our friend who can't skate who's officiating. We had him this spring at the so arms were up as he went through. So he got him pretty high. Someone, so Kaiser on with Simpson, Schultz hops on, Lacoste and Gibbon. Wasting time on who's setting up where. Now we set it up. Lacoste finds Gibbon. Gibbon finds Lacoste. Finds Schultz. Schultz down low. He's going to cycle through. Finds Gibbon. Gibbon over to Schultz. He's going to turn. He's going to go low again. Turns. Has Kaiser. Now he's going to set. Finds Lacoste to set it up again. Finds Schultz. Shoots. Low. Goes to the corner. Kaiser switches. Now Lacoste. Gibbon one-timer. Muffs it. Comes out to Schultz. Schultz has it. Back out to Lacoste. Back to Schultz. Hops on him. He's going to reset. Goes back low again. Oh, finds Simpson in the middle. Then Kaiser, and doesn't quite get on goal. Kaiser grabs it. Got to reset. Back out to Gibbon. Nice. Gibbon shoots between the legs of the D-man. Their player knocks it away with his glove. Schultz resets. He's going to walk. He's going to set it up. Down low to Kaiser. Back out to Schultz. Back out to Lacoste. Lacoste shoots low. Oh, and it's in the goalie's pads, and he has to turn around. So good movement, good possession, a couple shots, but nothing beats the goalie. So Barth on with Berryman and Springer, Schrader and Rawls. So Berryman wins, gets a puck off a Barth win. Everyone's set up. Now we're to Berryman. Berryman whiffs. Now Blaine resets. Over to Rawls. Back to Blaine. Shot hits a D-man. Finds Berryman. Berryman shot hits a D-man. They got a guy without a stick. Berryman. Now Barth battling. 7 seconds left. 4 seconds left. High off the glass, but it doesn't come out. Rawls finds Berryman. Berryman shoots right into the duck on the goalie's belly. More good pressure there on this end of the power play. We can't quite find the back of the net. That was really in his belly. He had to dig it out of his jersey. So Barth to the dot. Power play's over. And pass back. Sidesteps Blaine. Blaine's in a foot race. He's going to hack it forward. Misses Springer, but gets to center ice. Goes all the way in. And they reset. Play it along the boards. Berryman over to get it. He sidesteps. Now it goes to the far wall. Springer lifts the stick. Goes back behind the net. It's a little bumpy back there. Barth on the forecheck. Played out. Rawls with another catch. That's 2 catches for Rawls at the blue line. Played back along. Now they chip it out. They find a stick that time. And they dump it in. And arm goes up. And they wave it off. Good communication there. Puck play to Flogger. Flogger goes high. Finds Barth. Finds Springer. Finds Barth. Flogger keeping his groin intact. Flips it in. Barth in after with 12 left. Got to get it to the net. He gets bumped from behind. Finds Springer. Springer sidesteps. Now it's Flogger. Oh, he goes high, knowing not much time. Hits a shoulder. Ridgway steps up. And that's the end of the first. After 1-0-0. We're back for the start of the second. There's just enough time for Brian to go talk to someone real quick. Pitcher on with Schultz, Flogger, Ridgway, Given. Puck tied up. One back by the Ducks. They go up the wall. Ridgway stops that. Now gets slammed in. Given over to get it. He plays it backward. Ridgway there. Now they come out. Played off Ridgway. Shot low. Branded save. Ridgway finds a puck. Ducks player falls down. That was convenient. Ridgway has space. Finds pitcher along the right side. Mike gets the zone. Goes in deep. Has Flogger. Flogger comes away with it. He turns. He's turning back. Picks it. Finds Schultz in the slot. Ooh, shot to the near post. Kicked away. One-timer may have been better there. Given gets it. Finds pitcher. Pitcher has. Goes wide. Finds Flogger. Flogger finds Schultz. Schultz goes low. Flogger. Oh! So Flogger goes wide to Schultz. Schultz goes low off the pad to Flogger. And the goalie pushes over, and it's like there's a target on the duck symbol right now. That's all they can hit. Miller hops on with Pennington and Stanley, Lacasse and Rawls. Puck dropped. Miller ties his guy up. Played down low. Now it comes around. Lacoste pinches. Stanley heads back. Turns it. Finds Lacoste. Miller. Puck played forward. Now it's going to go the other way. Miller ties his guy's stick up. Takes a high one, but played in. Brandon collects it. Actually settled it with the stick and then put the glove on it. Miller to the dot. Puck won back by Anaheim. They go D to D. Now they go wide. Stops. Stanley gets his guy. Now it's along the wall. Ducks are just going to bang it in. Rolls in after it. Going to flip it. The Ducks player turns. Back out to the slot. No one's home. Now they go to the wide side. Play down low again. Misses everybody. Comes to the near side. Pennington there. He gets enough of it. Now the Ducks player walks out with it. Goes down low. And it's somewhere under Brandon or against the post. It looks like it's against the skate. So we'll go for a change. Barth hops on. Springer, Berryman, Ridge, and Blaine. Barth to the dot. Puck one back. Comes out of the zone. Good forecheck by Springer. Makes him go backward. Berryman on the other side. Now they come up the wall. They chip it. Right at one of their coaches. Not sure that was drawn up the right way. So we'll go to the dot just outside our defensive zone. Barth skates up. Puck one back. Now it goes to Ridgway. He resets. Finds Blaine with ice. It hops on him. He breaks it up. Barth pushes it in. And Springer and Berryman in on the forecheck. Puck gets popped the other way. Ridgway goes backward to Blaine. That was a nice play. Banged up the wall. Now Blaine finds Springer. Springer pushes it. Just can't get the second one. Now it gets pushed in. And Ridgway back in after it. Ridgway pushes it to Springer. Anaheim intercepts that. Now it comes back out to the point. They go back around. Ridgway over to get it. And it hits a player. Shot in wide. Springer over to get it. Tries to hack it. Gets pushed forward. Now Anaheim comes off the wall to the middle. Now they go to the far side. Tipped in. Barth breaks that up. Tries to rim it. Now he pushes it back up the far wall. Anaheim there. They go to the near guy. He pulls. Dumps it back in. Ridgway down to get it. Muscles his guy off. Blaine takes the puck off the wall. They misplay it, but get the puck back. They play it in. Now it's in the corner. Barth hacks at it. Now it comes to the point. Now Springer chips. Berryman's in, and they're on a 2-on-1. Barth going quickly. Berryman gets it taken off his stick. Anaheim in. Play to the middle. Lacoste just going to find open ice with it. Springer in a foot race. Tries to get enough of it, but he's going to end up with the puck as he circles. Now Miller. Now Given. And we got a bit of a reset here. Given resets. Springer and Berryman still on. Shot through. Blocker save. Lacoste finds Miller. Finds Springer. Springer's just going to ice it. He and Berryman needed a change pretty bad. So Kaiser and Simpson on. Miller on. Lacoste. Given. Face off to Brandon's right. Brandon in his customary left or right arm on his knee. Now he stands, gets ready for the play. Puck one to the wall. Given over to get it. Ducks player turns, goes behind. Now it's to the wall. Gets played deep. Lacoste battling. Otto comes away with it. Plays off the wall to Kaiser. Kaiser gets position. He skates in, shoots. Glove save. Puck underneath Ben, who got popped. Kaiser off the pads. Simpson there. Now Lacoste. Lacoste given. Given shoots. Hits a skate in front. Gets played out. Given tries to hammer it down. Misses a little. Now Lacoste chips to himself. Now Given off the wall. Oh, they said Ben got out. All right. And it gets played up the wall. Player in. And he scores. Exit up the far wall. Beat the defender wide. And pulled it to the middle and popped it back to the near side. Pitcher to the dot. Rawls and Schrader. Flogger Schultz. Mike ties his guy up, chips it in, and he's in after it. He gets enough of it where it stops. It comes up. Rawls and Flogger hacking at it. Neither of them are able to get it. Louis tying his guy up. Now it goes wide. Same play. And Schultz comes away with it. Louis plays it off the glass. It hops out. Flogger's going to have space. He's going to get in. Stops. Finds pitcher. Puck off the back of his stick. He hacks it. Schultz has it up against the boards. Flogger tries to pull it. Now it's in Schultz's skates. It gets taken. Now pitcher. Now it gets played over to the near side. Schultz there. He's going to flip it. Man, the puck is bouncy. Will not stay flat. They play it up the wall. Rawls there. Rawls plays it back into Flogger. Chips middle. Nobody's there. They're going to rim it around. Blaine's there. Plays it down low. Flogger went for a change. Now Brock is there. Brock takes the man. And Brock's going to go to the box. Kind of watching the replay here, trying to figure out what Brock did. Maybe he got him, looked like he got him in the side, maybe in the back. Either way, Brock's in the box. Shiloh and Miller out to kill the penalty with Ridgway and Given. Puck goes out to the D, to the near side shot. Brandon scoops that up. Shiloh to the dot. Shiloh ties it up. Given hacks at it, doesn't come out. They walk. Down low. Now back out. Back to the half boards. Guy walks in, goes low. Ridgway breaks that up enough. Pushes forward, hops on Pennington. Now it hops on the D-man. It comes out of the zone. They reset. Guy goes down low. Given rubs him off, gets the puck. He's going to fling it out. We'll go per icing. No, they waved it off. Or maybe we're not playing icing, or maybe we don't know the rules. Who knows? So Springer and Barth get on. Barth is going to break that up. Has to wait for Springer. He's got space. He shoots. Get it blocked at the last second. Barth is up with the puck. He's going to pull it back. Now cycles down to Springer. Springer gets pushed up against the wall, and he's just going to keep the puck there. Now it squirts out the back. And Anaheim comes out. They go far side. Bad pass is going to come out of the zone. So they reset. Springer's on the forecheck. Now they come back far side, near side. Shot off a stick, goes high and wide. 30 seconds left on the PK. Anaheim circles. Given breaks that up, but can't quite reach it after the play. They go down the far side wall. Lacoste there. Up the wall. Anaheim shot, goes wide. Barth over to get it. He hacks it, can't get it out. Now Springer knocks it out. And 2 seconds, 1 second. And they go in. Shot, Brandon with a pad save. And scoops it up. So we got caught on the guy out of the box changing there. Puck kind of went past him. We ended up a little short. Brandon makes a save and then sucks up the rebound. So Kaiser and Simpson on with Berryman. Anaheim comes away with it. Louis breaks that up. Gets rimmed around to the far side. Played down low. Now back to Kaiser. Kaiser gets taken out of the play. It's funny, that one's good. All right, so the puck comes out of the zone. Berryman tips it away. D-man goes through everybody. Takes it in, shoots. Brandon plays it into the netting. Berryman to the dot. Kaiser gets a puck, chips it. Puck gets played in. Berryman on the forecheck. Now Simpson. Chipped forward. Played in off Blaine's stick. Blaine angles 2 of them to the wall. Drops 1. Now puck played out against the wall. Simpson gets it with the stick. Gets it out of the zone. D-man goes back. Gathers. Puck played. They have to reset. Now they're out of the zone. Louis, finds Blaine. Blaine. Kaiser hops on him. In the back, referee calls the offsides. So pitcher heads on with Schultz, Flogger, Given, and Ridge. Puck tied up. Puck played down into the corner. Given gathers. Misses Schultz, but the puck comes out. They go D to D. Puck's played up against the wall. Schultz gathers. That hits someone on the Ducks bench. Far referee, looking to the near referee, has no clue where the puck's supposed to go. They figure out lunch. Now we're going to drop the puck. Puck drops. Given comes away with it. Off the wall. Given gathers the dump. Ridgeway. Schultz had come back. He chips it forward. Mike doesn't get there. So we'll head back for a face-off in the defensive zone. Puck tied up by pitcher. Given comes away with it. He's going to go forward. Head gets the zone. Heads in deep. Now comes out the other side. Hard off the wall. Brandon's going to cover. And they're going to change. Miller to the dot. Stanley, Pennington. Given stays. Ridgway. Miller ties up the guy. Comes back out to the point. It's whiffed. And Pennington's going to head out with it. It gets pushed off his stick. Ridgway gets it. Now he has to head back, reset. Going to reset to Given. Given's going to find Miller. Miller chips to Pennington. Shiloh needs a chip. He gets it. He's in 2-on-1 with Brock. Shot. Hits the inside of the pad. Goes back to the near corner. Now Anaheim walks out with it. They gather, blue line. Mishandles, but he got in the zone already. Ridgway gets his guy up against the Zambo door. Puck comes out. Pennington on the forecheck. And they're going to dump it backward. Brock's going to get in on the forecheck. They go D to D. Brock's still up. They bang it off the wall for icing. That one they have in the instructional booklet on refereeing for icing. We're in our zone. We bang it off the wall, and it goes down to the other end. So Barth back on. Berryman, Springer. Lacasse, Rawls. Puck up the wall. Comes to center ice. Louis there. He turns, finds Berryman, goes through him, and gets pushed forward. Guy goes wide. Shoots hard. Brandon has it somewhere. Side of the net. That's the same kid who's gone wide 3 times now. Tip in the high slot. Goes wide. Barth takes the man. Puck comes off. Rawls battling down low. 2 Bucks players. The official on the near side just likes to get in the way. They try and play it off the back of the net. Lacoste ties him up. Now Barth gathers, and he's got some space, and Springer ahead. He takes the space. Gets ahead of steam. He gets the zone. Looks for Springer. Springer not quite there. Springer turns, now turns back. Finds Berryman. Berryman's shot got tipped. Now it's played in. Off the goalie. Berryman pushes it down low. Now Springer. Brock comes out with it. Or Berryman, sorry. Shot in. Played to the corner. Springer comes. Blaine there. Kaiser on. Schrader plays it low to Springer. He turns. Official in the way again. Kaiser comes around. Puck gets taken by Anaheim. Played off the wall. Find Blaine. Slides on him. He softly up the wall to Barth. Barth goes hard. He and Springer go for a change. Miller and Simpson hop on. 40 seconds left. Guy skates through. Just get enough of it. Tyler heads in with Miller. Miller's in 1-on-3. Gets a stick lifted. Puck played up the wall. Kaiser gets bumped but gets the puck. 2 guys. Gets played forward to Kaiser off the skate. He's got some room. Plays it in. The goalie's going to cover with 10 seconds left. Ozone face-off. 9 seconds left. Puck one to the corner. Kaiser. Shot in. Ooh, glove save. Ben got one off from the far boards. Our luck, it didn't hit anything. Now Flogger loads him up on the right side. Puck one. Given there. It's in his skates. Now it comes back, and that's the end of the second. After two, Carshield trails 1-0. So we're getting ready for the start of the third. The officials got him going here quickly. Then one of the officials went to talk to someone, so we're waiting. Now we're ready to go. Pitcher to the dot, Given, Lacoste, Flogger, Schultz. Puck one. Played in. Schultz in after it. He's in with Flogger. He's going to circle. Tries to find Flogger. Misses him. Doesn't quite get the pitcher. Stick gets lifted. Lacoste has it tied up. Now it goes backward. Oh, it comes out of the zone, though. Oh. Anaheim's going to head in. They push it forward. Given grabs it. Takes the man. They circle. Oh, come on. And pitcher over to get it. Pitcher's going to go high off the glass. Gets pushed forward. And that's offside. Forwards go for a change. Barth, Berryman, Springer, Schrader, Rawls. Puck play forward by Anaheim. Rawls breaks that up. Berryman has it pushed off his stick. Now Ducks get the zone. They flick it in. Rawls gets enough of it. Barth comes out, slides on him. They flip it to the far corner. Rawls to get it. Gets a puck away. Nice. Springer finds Barth. Barth chips wide, trying to find Berryman. Berryman's going to get there. He's going to shoot to the slot, but no one was quite there. Springer gets enough of that one where it gets loose. Barth to Berryman. Berryman misses the tip at the far post. Puck out to Rawls. Rawls shot, hits a stick, goes high. Miller there. Now Blaine. Blaine shoots into skates. Springer. Now Miller, and it just stuck on him. Now they're going to out the wall, and they ice it. So Shiloh, Brock, join Otto. Ridge, Given. Otto wins the face-off, but as he swung his stick back, it went the other way. Ridgway keeps it in. Now it comes out. Ducks player tries to go Ridgway. Ridgway rubs him off against the boards. Takes another man. Puck goes down low. Now they play to the slot. They had two. Given tries to come out with it. He's going to circle. Going to go off the wall to Ridgway. Long reach, grabs the puck. He finds Miller. Goes his stick. Pennington gathers. Shiloh gets the zone, drops to Miller. Miller sidesteps a couple. Now finds Ridgway. Down to Brock. Brock turns. Takes a hit to Ridge. Ridge shoots, hits a skate, leg, goes wide. Brock turns, comes back. Looked to go back down low, but hit the Ducks player. He breaks up the chip. He's going to go down low. He's going to turn. He's pinned against the boards. Brock will come out with this somehow. Nope. Yep. Nope. Now it's up the wall. Comes out to center ice to Louis. Louis resets as people have to get out of the zone. Finds Brock, who tries to chip it in, but it hits the D-man. Forwards all go for a change. Kaiser, Berryman, JR on. Guy walks through. Now he circles, goes back. Shot wide. It's in Berryman. Now he skates away with it. Berryman heads forward. Walks one. Shot. It's loose. Kaiser can't quite get there. Down low to Kaiser. He's taken out. Berryman to the slot. Shot. Hits a D-man in the legs. Pushes wide on Lacoste. Lacoste takes the body. Berryman grabs the puck, and Rawls has space. He's going to go the other way off the wall to Kaiser. Kaiser stops, finds Rawls. Rawls shoots. Oh, just goes wide as Louis pulled it and got inside position. And then the goalie kicked off the net. So pitcher was on. Oh, that kid's picking on the wrong kid there. Schultz and Flogger, Rawls and Lacoste. Puck won finally after they move half the face-off people, but not the other half. Rawls, shot, muff through, pitcher there. Now comes to the near side, chipped up the wall, and out. Louis got to go as he's got one on him, or Ben, sorry. It's all the 7. And they're going to come out the other side. Oh. So, Ducks clearance into the net. And again, we're looking at each other to figure out where we're going to have a face-off. Surprisingly, the goalie comes up with it. Should be out of the zone because they put it in the net. So pitcher back to the dot. Face off to the far wall. Been there. Still battling. Pitcher helps. Schultz. Pitcher just moves the pile forward. Now it comes out in the snow to Flogger. Flogger's going to dump it in. Schultz in after it. Ridgway, now pitcher. He goes wide. Gets a leg. Back out to Blaine. Now it's going to come the other way. Schultz is taking numbers. Now it's chipped. Pitcher. Oh, blocker save wide. Now back out to Ridge. Back down low. Pitcher there. Now it comes out. Got to go. And that's icing. Barth to the dot. Springer, Berryman, Schrader, Ridgway. Barth ties his guy up. Berryman tied up. Puck goes down low. Berryman comes away with it off his stick. Ridge with the big skate keeps it in. Barth down low. Barth head up, looking for something. Goes down low. Anaheim kind of bunched in front of their net. Now it comes to the middle. Oh, just hops on Berryman. Ridgway can't quite get there, but he breaks it up from behind. Now Springer finds Ridge. Ridge gets the zone. He's going to find Barth. Oh, Barth whiffed on it. Now Ridge. Ridge shoots it on net, looking for a skate. Now Springer in. Springer kicks it forward. Official in the way again. Springer comes out with it. Finds Ridge. Finds Blaine. Blaine shoots. Pushed wide by a defenseman. Rimmed around. Ridgway has it come off his skate. Now it gets chipped in. They're in. Shot. Blocker paddle save by Brandon, and Barth comes out with it. He has space. Space. He's going to flip it. Misses Springer. Stanley on. As we're in the midst of a change. Puck up the wall. Guy goes wide. Pass to the middle. Barth with a great stick to break that up and not score for them. Defenseman plays it in. Oh, boy. Played off a skate, went to the slot, and they played it back to the corner. Shot again, and Brandon cleans that up. So Miller's going to hop over with Pennington. Stanley's already on. Stanley reaching for it. Now he chips. Foot race for Brock. He's hacking at it. Played over. Shiloh there. 2 on the forecheck. Shiloh gets a piece, but it still comes out. Now Ben gets it. But they're going to turn and go. Given knocks it away, but it goes right to the defenseman or to the player. Anaheim gets a little frisky in front of the net. Brandon had it in his glove the whole time. $7:16 left in the third. 1-0 Anaheim. Miller to the dot. Stanley comes away with it, pushes it forward. Shot wide. Given over. Looking for help. Now they come out of off the wall. Played up to the point. Guy whiffs it. Bounces. Now Shiloh gets it. Tries to get it to Brock. Can't quite. That's knocked away by Miller. Shiloh gets it, puts it deep. Miller. Oh, the puck missed the D-man. Missed the Carshield player and came to center ice. Now JR gets a piece of it, gets it in their D zone. Miller down low, intercepts, tries to find Springer, just not hard enough. To Blaine on the far side, he misses. It was a good look by Springer. D-man loses the puck. Springer takes a hit. JR, Kaiser. Now it's broken up. Simpson has a little room. Getting hooked, gets tackled. Rawls keeps it in with the skate. Blaine has room. He's going to find the wall. Gets knocked off his skate. And it's going to go to center ice to Lou. Lou finds Springer. Slides on him. He's going to have to turn. Got 2 in front. Finds Kaiser. Kaiser's shot hits a defenseman. And Anaheim chips out. That's going to slow down in all the snow. They go wide. Simpson pushes it forward. He's going to come out. He's going to get the zone, dumps it. They go for a change. Ridgeway, given, Schultz pitcher, flog. Puck misses. D-man. Pitcher gets enough of it. Now Flogger. Now they're going to rim it back around to the wall. And it comes out to center ice. Given gets the zone, turns. Finds Ridge. Finds Schultz. Finds Ridge. Doesn't quite find Mike. It's waved off because they had no idea what was going on. Mike still has the puck along the boards. He turns. Plays to the middle. That's going to come out to the wall. Going to come out to center ice. Given gets it. Going to find Schultz. Tries to find Flogger. So face off in our defensive zone. Pitcher to the dot. Puck one back. Guy goes behind. Played off the wall. Brandon, sorry. Puck dies on the wall. That was interesting. Now Schultz chips it out. Slides past him. Never gets in, according to the officials. Now it hits a couple skates and comes to center ice. Puck off the wall. Dumped in. Given in to get it. Brandon to Given. Giving up the wall to Ridgeway. Ridgeway. That gets broken up. Flogger's there. He gets his zone, dumps it in. Mike's going to get in after it. He'll probably be the first one there. He is. Takes the man. Puck. Schultz has it. Tries to find Lacoste and it hits somebody. Now it's back down low. Schultz is going to circle. Shot low. Hits wide. Pitcher tries to bank it in. So 3:35 left in the third. Still trailing 1-0. Barth and Springer back on. Berryman. Puck one to the side. Springer there. Now Barth. Puck chipped on Lacoste, but he gets position. Stick held. No call. They push it forward. Rawls gathers. Up along the snow of the benches. Now Springer is going to come out. Berryman was offside. Springer holds it at the line. Now he's going to turn. Sidesteps one. Goes down. Lacoste dumps it. He gets held up. Barth in after it. Gets chipped. Springer over to get it. Now Rawls pinches. Puck comes out. Berryman breaks that up. Springer in the slot. Shot wide. They chip it out again. Past everybody. We wave it off for who knows why. Brandon is going to leave it. Oof. And we're going to go on the power play. As Ben took one to the numbers, ended up head first in the boards. So with 2:40 left, we're going to find the power play. Looks like pitcher line's going to head back out there with Blaine and Lacoste. So Blaine's going to run it. Ben on one side, Cooper on the other. Mike down low, Flogger in the slot. See if we can get something to happen here. Puck one. Still sitting there. Schultz comes away with it. Sets up, finds Lacoste. He's got to get back over to his position. Blaine's going to hold it. Now he's open. Finds Ben. Ben can't quite get it. It's in loose in the slot. Flogger breaks that up, plays it down low. Ben gets it to Flogger. Great job by Ben. Finds Blaine. Blaine shoots wide. And that comes out. And we're going to reset. Puck up to Ben. He resets, finds Jack. Oof, he gets it taken off his stick. Then he wins it back. He gets all the way over to Mike. Mike goes middle, then tries to drag again, and they send it down. Yep. Go get the puck, guys. There we go. So the problem there was one official waved it off, one official had his hand up. Brandon saw the guy with the waving it off, so he went to play the puck. Then in, shot high, knocked away. Hard off the wall again. Lane's got to get back and get that. 44 seconds left. Finds Schultz. Finds pitcher. He heads in. Now we got Ridgway to Given. Oh, misses him. Hard off the wall. Now it's broken up. Schultz goes, unloads, hits a stick, and it goes high. And we find 2 pucks. So Springer, Barth, Berryman hop over. 19 seconds left in the penalty. Minute left in the game. Flogger's going to call the timeout. All right, we're back. Had 4/5 of our defense out there. Now we're going to figure it out. Barth, Berryman, Springer, Blaine, Ben. Brandon's halfway, waiting to see if we win the face-off. We don't. Puck comes out. Brandon coming. Mike's going to go. Now to Berryman. Finds Ben. Now Blaine. Shot through. Penalty over. Now out to Blaine. To Berryman. Shot high. 6 people in front of the net. Schultz on, Berryman off. Little rest for our D right here. Barth to the dot. Ties it up, back to Blaine. Blaine to Ben. Ooh, there's a D-man on him immediately. Now he goes down low. Over to Schultz. Schultz, back to Ben, 18 left. Oh, it's in the slot. Now Schultz, Blaine, Ben. So the goalie dropped his glove and they blew the whistle. And someone else is going to call a timeout, so we'll be right back. All right, 12.1 left in the third. Carshield trails 1-0. Barth, Springer, pitcher, Schultz, Schrader, Lacoste. Pitcher to the dot. Face-off win is key. Puck is won. Back to Blaine. To Ben. Got to get it on net. Got to get it on net. To pitcher. Gets tied up on the wall, and that's going to do it. They never got it on net. So, Carshield falls in the first game to the Ducks 1-0. We'll be back tonight around 6:20 sometime, perhaps, if we get any